the evaluation session, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ankit to evaluate Toastmaster Ankita's speech. As you can figure out, both of them have the kind of similar name, Ankit and Ankita. There is only difference of one A alphabet in Ankita's name. So over to you, Toastmaster Ankit Dasgupta, for the evaluation for Ankita's speech.
Thank you, General Evaluator. A few years back, I had gone on an online date, and it turned out that the person with whom I matched, that person didn't turn out and some other person came back. So although my date was not a perfect date, I could totally relate Toastmaster Ankita's speech today on the perfect date. Now, to talk about or evaluate the speech, I would like to have a parallel between the speech and her perfect date. So about the good aspects, let me tell you about the ABCs of the perfect date that Toastmaster Ankita had. The A, attention. Whenever we are going on a date, it's always important to grab the other person's attention. Maybe by the first impression or hand gestures or anything. And Toastmaster Ankita grabbed my attention by her opening. That is the first line that he said, so the line about the daddy. So it had a humor aspect in it and grabbed my attention at that point itself. Kudos to Toastmaster Ankita. Second is the B, that is building understanding. So to make a date perfect, you have to build an understanding with the other person. And Toastmaster Ankita built understanding for me by first, her very well-written speech and the structure of the speech. The speech was so well-written, I could totally maybe close my eyes and imagine what the speaker was talking about. Going from 4 years ago to her expedition with respect to dating app to actually going on a date and ending with a cab ride. Wonderfully well-written speech. The speech also had different aspects of good usage of words and phrases like, I was trying to be witty, he was iffy. About to sit, my heel tipped. Wonderful. And to build understanding, the speaker also had props like perfume bottle, napkin, menu card. Wonderful job done in that, Toastmaster Ankita. The C of a perfect date is conclusion. We all know it's always good to end on a good note. And Toastmaster Ankita had a very powerful message at the end. To summarize, I would just like to say the message is, don't be a hypocrite, be yourself. So very powerful message. Kudos to you, Ankita, on doing that. Now, although the date was perfect, it was a perfect date and it had all the aspects, that is the ABCs. I just believe there's one aspect that Toastmaster Ankita could have done better, which is a challenge which even I'm facing. Sometimes it's also required to maybe sit back, have a bird's eye view of the person to understand the person better. And that is where I felt Toastmaster Ankita could have done better. I know she's using a mobile device because of which the whole body is not visible. So what Toastmaster Ankita could have done is maybe take the mobile a bit back, sit, have a distance between the mobile and herself so that her hands and everything were properly visible. If that is something that I felt could have been done better by Toastmaster Ankita. Overall, a wonderful speech which had all the aspects of a perfect date. Just this aspect about the distance between the screen and herself, if she can work on, it will be best. At the end, I would like to say all the best to Toastmaster Ankita for your dating journey and yes, for your speech too. Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you, Santhya, and congratulations again. Enjoy the win. Next up, we have the best evaluator, or should I say best evaluators, plural. Both the contenders have earned themselves the win. Ankit Dasgupta and Aaron Almeida. Rucha, could we please have their certificates on display? Congrats, Ankit. Can you also unmute the winners? Congratulations, Ankit.
Thanks a lot, Jeevan. And I'm glad to share it with Aaron. Wonderful evaluation, Aaron. I would also like to thank my target speaker, Ankita, for giving such a wonderful speech and making me the best evaluator. Thank you, Jeevan.
Thank you, Ankit. Aaron, a few words from you.
I'm just grateful that I won, and also I got a chance to share it with Ankit. And obviously, it wouldn't have been possible without my test speaker.
Great. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ankit. Thank you, Aaron.